Ladies and gentlemen, we have a situation developing here with the beer virus. If you say corona, you get blacklisted by YouTube algorithms, which there is no conspiracy there. No conspiracy at all. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Let's just let YouTube be totalitarian and let them censor anything they want, right? That ain't the problem here, right? Let's let Google do what Google does as a corporate overlord. But besides the point, I want to tag on what the effects of COVID-19 have been in the gaming ecosphere now. The Electronic Entertainment Expo, aka E3, for this year might be canceled due to coronavirus fears and other factors. Now, beforehand, E3 wasn't doing so hot either. Jeff Keighley had dropped out of that, the dude who hosts the Game Awards, like every year. And just recently, the I Am 8-Bit people, who are like, I think one of the core organizers of E3, decided to drop out. And let's be honest here, a lot of publishers have been kind of dropping out of E3 ever since like a couple years ago. Everyone is slowly moving to a Nintendo strategy here. Everyone decided to go and copy Nintendo with their whole Nintendo Directs, which is a pretty smart idea. When Nintendo first did it, I really wasn't on board with the idea. I thought, well, that's kind of dumb. Like, I want to see them at E3 full force. But Nintendo, for once, strangely, was ahead of the curve. And they were ahead of it, and they're doing quite fine now. Sony is copying them, and Sony isn't going to be at E3 this year, which is understandable, right? And E3 in itself is becoming a dinosaur. You know, the leaks happen way in advance now. There's no wow surprise anymore. I just don't have the same fascination with the Expo I did when I was a younger guy. It's just not there anymore. I remember when the 3DS got announced, when the NGP, the next generation portable from Sony, which was the PlayStation Vita, I was mind blown when that was coming out at the time. But at the same time, I was thinking, well, this is probably going to be the last handheld they're ever going to release, because mobile phones are catching up at an incredible rate when it comes to, you know, graphical power and computing power. And I was like, unless they release a new NGP every other year like they do with phones, this is going to be the end for mobile gaming when it comes to proprietary consoles, you know, as it were. But I was sort of wrong there. Sony definitely didn't survive that, but Nintendo definitely did with the Nintendo Switch. And I'm still kind of pissed off at Nintendo because Nintendo Wii U was kind of for people who were guinea pigs. So I feel betrayed by Nintendo a little bit, and I haven't really agreed with their business practices since, but I still like the company. But I digress. E3 not happening due to those factors. People leaving the expo. You know, Jeff Keighley, the I Am 8-Bit dudes, I think that's the name of those guys. And people are just not going to invest in it anymore. The best type of promotion right now is viral digital marketing, social media. It's really great, guys. Let me give you a secret here. You can do it for free. You don't have to buy an office space. You don't have to buy a booth or anything. You don't have to rent anything out. You don't have to go. You can literally stay in your house and build a social media empire out of your garage or something, you know, like some of the biggest tech companies, that's how they started, in a garage somewhere or like in some room. So for these companies to be spending millions of dollars setting all this up, or hundreds of thousands of dollars setting up everything, getting employees, training them on floor etiquette, blah, 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 booth babes, whatever, which I don't even think booth babes are a thing still because of the social atmosphere now that we have, right? So yeah, it's not worth it anymore for the developers and the publishers. Excuse me, I've been burping all day. My fucking anti-gas pills better work. It just doesn't make any sense anymore for them to do this, because Nintendo has proven that the all-digital solution is a viable option to take. And E3 is kind of a dinosaur now. No one really is excited for it anymore. I mean, I'm not personally excited for the Electronic Entertainment Expo anymore. There's nothing really big going down anymore. Everything's either a Nintendo Direct or I think they call it the Sony State of Play, right? And I mean, Microsoft, I think, is still going to be there, right? So that's one thing. And I think Microsoft announced their the XSX at E3 last year or something, or the Xbox Series X. They announced something there, right? So good on Microsoft. I think at this point, if E3 wants to survive, they definitely need to dig more into the social media aspect of it, expand, not just being a floor show, need to get out there, do more stuff with creators, content creators, like influencers too, as stupid as that sounds. But don't get Jake Paul. Don't get idiots like him. Get people who are actually in the gaming spheres. Get people that know what they're talking about within their respective gaming like corner. But even then, as long as it's someone from the gaming sphere, like that should be fine. Would I like Ninja? No, not really. I wouldn't want Ninja, but hey, it's better than Jake Paul, I guess, or a slightly lesser evil. But E3, it's just not special to me anymore. I don't know how you guys view E3. I think one of my favorite E3s was one of the most memorable ones I remember was when the NGP came out. Like I said earlier, that was one of my most memorable E3s, and the Twilight Princess announcement too. That trailer was pretty baller, and I just don't feel the same hype anymore. I remember, watching, coming home from school, talking with the homies, in the quad, talking about like, hey, what's Nintendo gonna do? Well, what's Sony gonna do? Oh my God, dude, there's so much stuff. PS4, Xbox 720. Yeah, back in that day, it was the 720, right? Because 360, 720. But Microsoft was like, well, if we call it 720, people are gonna think it's only gonna be a 720p console, which makes sense. But at the end of the day, that thing can't even hit 1080p, so might as well just call it a 720, right? And I remember watching the IGN live streams for like hours, like, oh my God, Activision's gonna announce something, oh my gosh, like the Modern Warfare 3 a campaign demo's going down right now, and like, oh my God, there's hype of a new Zelda coming out, stuff like that. Really, really big, memorable stuff. And nowadays it's like, what the hell is there? It's like a bunch of indie games, which, if you like indie games, I'm not blaming you at all. Like, okay, fine, indie games do have their role to play here in this ecosphere of gaming. Now, I interviewed an indie developer for the game Bug Fables. Shout out myself and shout out Gino. Go check that out. It's on the Game Domain YouTube channel. Highly suggest you do. I run a podcast over there. Check it out, guys. You won't be disappointed. But yeah, moving on from that, indies there, and I think just the overall sensation of it is gone. The magic is gone. But besides that point, COVID-19 also, that's going to be a huge problem. Here in California, it's here now. It's spreading slowly but surely. Hopefully we can get it contained, because if we don't, oof. And we really, really need to be on top of that. I think Quest Diagnostics and LabCorp are now officially going to be able to process coronavirus tests now from people, which is a good thing, because I think before it was only at the LA County office or the center, the CDC here in Los Angeles. So now there's going to be more locations, but gathering all these people in one place is a terrible, terrible idea right now, especially with how contagious this virus is. More contagious than the flu, and it has a higher mortality rate too. So I don't know what is going on there. If they were to keep this expo open, I think it would be for greed and selfishness on E3's part. I really don't think they should do this, and if they do it, this makes them look like a bunch of greedy assholes, and it would look bad on them. And honestly, by the way E3 is going, it's on its last legs anyways. So might as well kill it off with the coronavirus. What killed E3? COVID-19. And I said the infamous word before, so hopefully I don't get deranked or demonetized or whatever. I hope not. YouTube, you know what you're doing. Come on, stop playing a sly dog with me. Come on, just reinstate me. Come on. And I think other stuff has been canceled too. GDC got canceled, I believe. The mobile phone Congress or whatever the hell it's called got canceled too because of the COVID-19. So, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, gamers are not healthy people. They're not. You're in a sedentary position the entire day playing video games, chugging Mountain Dew and Doritos. God knows what the hell's in that, in the ingredients list. So, from a health standpoint, we are some of the most unhealthiest people in the world. That's a sad fact too. Now, I'm not saying everybody is. I mean, we do have some athletes that game. People get out and about, but for the majority hardcore players, they're unhealthy, and their immune systems will not handle COVID-19 at all. And with people that have compromised immune system too, like me from the ciprofloxacin that I took, not a good idea to be in a big place with a lot of people right now. And I just like to say this: if you haven't prepped already, if you're in California or any other state right now that has cases of tequila virus, now's your time to do it. Now's your time to do it. Get water, definitely get water. Get food. Peanut butter has a lot of calories, I think, so you can live off that for a while. Prep, guys, prep, just in case. Hopefully it doesn't get that bad, and hopefully our government actually does their damn job for once, right? But I digress. But yeah, overall, should they hold E3? No, I really don't think they should. And from the sound of it too, it sounds like they have some other problems behind the scenes too that they need to address before they can continue on with the show next year. if they do continue with it, I have nothing but disgust with the organizers of E3, and I don't wish that they get the tequila virus, but that they get a little reckoning of sorts, because you're playing with people's lives, and that is a no-no from me. Yeah, it's just no. And that's exactly why I hate the company Bayer also. Screw Bayer, F those guys. Right now, go to the Twitter official Bayer and type "fuck you" to Bayer. That's my homework for you guys today. Terrible company, terrible CEO, terrible drugs they make, terrible. What do you guys think about E3? Do you guys think it's going to be canceled this year? Do you think it should be? The show must go on, even though we have a crazy virus. Let me know in the comment section down below. Other videos to check out, guys, make sure to check out my Blue G5 video. It's been a sleeper hit on my channel. We're almost at 1,000 viewers. It's a tech review. Maybe I'll do more tech reviews in the future. Check that out. I'll have a link in the end card. I'll put that up, not in the description though. In the description, you can find some of the gear I use too. I'm an Amazon affiliate now, so yeah. Really bad time to be an affiliate, because they're probably gonna stop shipping things from everywhere in the world, right? Like all the stuff I buy was from China, so yeah, another reason why not to manufacture everything in China. Move it to India or something. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will catch you guys later. Peace, pimps.